All right, I'm back for another morning sketch, and I've got a variety of different pictures to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just thinking, I might start with this gentleman who looks very Nordic. Yeah, and go from there. So that was the last, this is actually the last drawing I did, which was on the 26th. I haven't been doing any drawing since then, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but I just want to get started. I've got my trusty timer. People who watch these morning sketches, do you use a timer? Did you go out and buy a timer? This is from Kmart if you're from Australia. This is just about $7 from Kmart. It is a little bit pricey for what it is, but if you can get your hands on something cheaper. But I do like to have single purpose things, because I find that if I use my phone, then I'll do other things with my phone, because my phone does everything. So I like to have things that have a single purpose that I can just use that thing for and nothing else. So I don't get distracted. So that's why I do that. All right, let's get started. Now this is going to be really rough to start off with, because I'm actually feeling a little bit rough, I must say. And that's part of the reason why I decided to do this morning sketch a little bit early, because it is Friday. And the reason for that is that I've been having trouble with my computer. It just randomly shuts down. It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting because I can't really afford to replace it. So I'm assuming that it's the power supply. Now my computer is 8 years old, which was surprising because time flies. And yeah, so being old, being sixth generation, I didn't know, sixth generation Intel, and it's struggling with what I'm doing when I'm using DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos. But also it's not just that, because I do like to play games. I like to play No Man's Sky. I mean, who doesn't like a good space game? But yeah, it just shuts down. So this is just not going on. I can't do much with it. When it does that, I lose files, and I'm worried that I'll start corrupting files if I keep using it when it keeps shutting down. So I went to Umart online to order a new power supply. I thought I would get, because mine's a Corsair VS 550. But 8 years ago, that would have been fine. But I got a 750 watt power supply. I think it's what was it? Seasonic. Anyway, regardless of that, I'm not going to be able to fit. I'm not going to be able to fit his. Am I going to be able to fit his pants in? I should have moved him up a little bit, or made him smaller. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to fit his feet in. That's fine. Pants there, maybe. Yeah, so I'm waiting to get confirmation that they've got it. On their website they had it. It said that it was in stock, but when I went to check my order, because it's still processing. When I went to check my order, it just says still processing. So I went to see what their stock levels were like, and yeah, it says they were out of stock. So I'm hoping that it's just not going to be delayed because of that. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix my computer this weekend or not. So I thought it would be better for me to get this done early. Just in case, mind you. Because I don't know what's going on. I really don't. And I'm just hoping that this is going to fix my issue. So I have been a little bit stressed this week because the shutdowns are getting more and more frequent and inconvenient, I must say. But you know, computers gonna do what computers do. And computers aren't always reliable, especially when they start getting older. So I'll see what I can do. I can't upgrade at the moment. I mean, eventually what will probably happen is I'll have to fix so many things on it that I'll eventually end up with a different computer. But I'll deal with that when the time comes, if I have to deal with it. Well, hopefully I won't. But yeah, that's been a little bit stressful because I do have a laptop, but it's more than 8 years old. It's older than my desktop. I got it ages and ages and ages ago. So it was an Alienware. This is when I was working. And I saved up. And I got, well, actually, I didn't get it. What happened was I got a Dell computer laptop, an XPS. This is a really, really long time ago. More than 10 years. We're probably talking, well, way, way more. I don't know how many. I'd have to look it up and I can't be bothered. But yeah, I got an XPS laptop and the warranty, it failed, I think, a week after the warranty expired. And I got really upset because I actually spent $4,000 back then because they were really expensive. And I wanted quality because I wanted it to last. And I was working. So I saved up and I had a little bit of spare money and I thought, why not? This is an investment for me for the years to come. The only thing is, it only lasted 1 year and 1 week. Then it just stopped working. So, of course, if you spend $4,000 on a laptop, you'd be pretty upset. And I was, and I called them. And at first they said there was nothing they could do because it was out of warranty. And I said to them, what would you expect? You just paid $4,000. You saved up, spent $4,000 for a laptop to only last a year and 1 week. And the people that I worked with actually had a contract with Dell computers because we used Dell. I worked in a call center at that stage, and we used Dell computers for our workstations. And I might have Karened a little bit because I spent $4,000. I was just in shock. I had this dreaded fear that I had spent so much money on a product that I thought I did research in, and I thought I'd made a good decision. And for this to happen, it was unacceptable, really. It was just unacceptable. But luckily here in Australia, our laws are a little bit, I don't know if they were back then. I'd like to say that they were, but I'm not sure. It could have been my consistent complaining. They ended up refunding me, and at the time, because I basically had a $4,000 credit on Dell, and instead of the XPS, at around about the same time they picked up Alienware. So I thought, okay. Back then they were a brand that was, pretty reputable. And I thought, all right, well, 7 minutes. That's okay. This because I don't know when I'll be able to do my next one. This morning sketch might be a little bit longer, so we'll just live with that. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, give me a minute. Just do this. I don't know how much of this I actually want to put in. Oh, yeah, this pencil will do. But anyway, I bought an Alienware and I customized it a little bit because I wanted a bigger hard drive. Or it might have been the graphics card, because $4,000 I had a little bit of money to spend on, not just getting the base model, so to speak. And that's what I did. So I came and I knew I'd learnt my lesson. And this will become important in the story in a minute. But I learnt my lesson, so I got an extended warranty. I extended my warranty. Although I don't think I don't think you have to do that nowadays, because our laws about that kind of thing are pretty strict here in Australia now, but I'm not sure they were back then. But I got the extended warranty because Dell had already ruined their reputation with me, basically, so to speak. Which was a shame because I'd never had any problems with them before. I've had Dell computers before. I use a Dell keyboard, which I absolutely love. But yeah, anyway, that's besides the point. The point being, see, this is why sometimes I just lose myself. Oh, the extended warranty. Sorry, I do try to keep my thoughts together. It is very, very hard. I got the extended warranty because I knew that after a year, the base warranty will run out. And anyway, sure enough, within that, within my warranty period, I can't remember if it was the basic after the first year or the second year. I think it might have been the extended period. It started to fail. The graphics card. Oh, that's right. I upgraded the graphics card in my in my order, and I think because it wasn't a stock standard, because they've obviously had to pull it apart and do something with it. I think that is the reason why it started to fail. It started to give me blue screens of death. It started to give me graphic crap. And they sent out technicians to try and fix it and do all this kind of stuff. Obviously it didn't work. And because they tried the same thing with the XPS. They sent a technician out and they basically said that it was dead. Unfixable. And so the same thing happened with this Alienware that I got. It was an M18R2. So anyway, I was pretty upset, but I felt confident because I had that extended warranty. Right? I learnt my lesson. So anyway, they couldn't fix this one. And this was a year or two after I'd got it. So they gave me another one. It said M18, but I think it wasn't the first generation. I think it was the M18 after the R2. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's stupid the way they've did it. But yeah, so I got that new one, and I tried to buy an extended warranty, and they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me do it. They wouldn't let me buy an extended warranty for the replacement, which is pretty stupid. If you're going to replace a computer with another one, it should have the same warranty status as getting a new computer. But they didn't want that. They didn't want that. I get it because they were losing money from me because they were giving me products that are going to fail after the first year or two. So that's their fault. That's on them. But anyway, these pants are kind of fun to draw. I'm not going to be able to fit him in, and I think he's leaning. I should have put a line down. That's one thing that I've noticed is when I watch back my footage, I do notice my mistakes, but I've also noticed that I don't draw straight. Like I don't draw on the right angles. All my angles are always off. So I might work on that in the future when I can remember, because obviously it's something that I have to remember. But yeah, anyway, so I've got this Alienware. I didn't ask to upgrade any products in it because I had a feeling in the back of my head that as soon as they cracked those babies open, that they pretty much stuff it up, basically. I don't know if that's true, but that was the feeling that I got, and I stick with my feelings because my feelings are usually pretty spot on, especially with stuff like that. And yeah, so that's what happened. And so I've had this Alienware laptop, which would have been my third laptop from Dell after all this. And yeah, it's pretty old now. It's really, really slow. It still works. It still works after all this time, which I'm pretty impressed. I played WoW in bed with that thing. I raided. I raided in bed. It's funny to think about. I had a guild and I was the tank, and it was a lot of fun. Sometimes I'd heal, but I played a very, very important role from my bed. It was awesome. It was awesome being able to play games in bed. And that's all by the time I got that third laptop, that's all I wanted to do. And that's basically what I did. So, and that was it. And then, you know, I burnt out at being customer service and ended up with a few issues and got sick, and that was that. So now I haven't worked since, unfortunately. But, you know, it happens. I think this will be it for him. I think we'll call him at 14 minutes because I'm spending way too long. So 1:14, put that there. So when you think about it, I actually might just spray this because I want to fill that top corner too. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know, but I'll just spray this. Just hold on. Oh, that's right, I need hairspray. I need to write that down or I won't remember, unfortunately. Hairspray. Okay, let's look at my reference again and see what can fit where. Come on, mouse. There we go. We might have a bit of overlapping, which I think will be fine. I think I'll put the dog down here. So let's put the dog in. I'll show that up on the screen. So I'm just going to knock this back. Oh shit! I sprayed it. That's right. That's all right. Well, there you go. You see that spraying with hairspray, you know, works. Okay, let's go with the next one. Hopefully I won't spend as long. Let's see. I want the head to be here. Actually, make it a bit bigger. Okay. I shouldn't have sprayed it. I shouldn't have sprayed it. Oh well. I'll make this one a little bit rougher. I don't want to spend too long on it, but I might have to do some pretty heavy pencil work to get over that. Oh, so basically I have had, from my first $4,000 spent, I have had 3 laptops. 3 $4,000 price tagged, whether they're that value or not is questionable, laptops. So that's my story about my laptop. But it's old, obviously. It's old now. It's very slow. I can't use it for a lot of programs because I think that was back at the time. I think that was 3rd or 4th generation CPU. I don't know, something like that. I used to be into computers, and I just can't be bothered anymore. I loathe having to get down on the floor and pull them apart now. This is a little bit wonky, isn't it? Let me just separate that. See if I can. That's a bit better. It's a little bit better. It's obviously not at the right angle as the picture. It's just something I'm going to have to try and remember to fix from now on. Also, I think this is going to be a little bit big. You did see me do the whole thing, but yeah. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is, right? So what I've done is, it doesn't take the, you know, the little SSD drives that come in like a stick. It doesn't, because it's old, it doesn't have that. But I can get another type of SSD drive. So I ordered that. I only ordered 500 gigs because I don't really use that laptop for anything anymore, because I can't video edit on it. I would have to install an older version of older programs to do it. But if emergencies happen, I guess I could do that. I could install, I don't know, DaVinci, see if I can find version 16 or 17. I think 17 worked from memory. But yeah, so that's why I thought I would do this today, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to repair my computer, or even if that's going to fix it, because if that doesn't fix the power issues, then it's obviously the motherboard, and I'm just hoping that that's not the case, because then I may as well just replace everything, and I can't. I don't have the money for it. I just literally don't have any more. So if my videos suddenly stop, you'll know it's because I couldn't get my computer working, or if there's a bit of a gap. But hopefully there's not. Cross fingers, something actually works out for me, because not a lot's been working out for me lately, and that's one of the reasons why I've been a little bit stressed, and also why I wanted to do this morning, because I just need to calm down. I need to calm down, man. It's just getting to me. Shit's getting to me. I need to do my morning I've missed doing my morning sketches, because honestly, these are so good just to, you know, get me out of the headspace of where everything's going, where it feels like everything's going wrong. Even if my sketches aren't there, I can use this time to just decompress, you know, just decompress. That's all I want to do. I want to decompress. Have a bit of a chat. So this is not going to be as long as a sketch and chat. I realise they're kind of similar, but one is supposed to be shorter and more fun, and the other is supposed to be, you know, whatever it is. This is a little bit off here. And I've got more exercise type videos, videos that I've been thinking about doing. So that's just a matter of working out a better structure of doing them, because the blind drawing exercise, I found that really fun. But I think if people want to try it, it might be a little bit, the way that I did it might be a little bit too unstructured. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Were you okay with those blind videos being so unstructured and not really tutorial-like? The thing is, I want people to try it out, because it is fun. But I don't know if it's off-putting when I'm, you know, when I'm just being me. I'm just being me. Now this dog is white, but because there's so much shading in there, I'm actually going to put a layer of this just so we can distinguish the dog from the man. Well, that's a bit deep, isn't it? Distinguish the dog from the man, or the man from the dog. I'm not calling men dogs. When I say man, I mean man as in humankind. Humankind. Honestly, I just use the terms interchangeably. Man, woman, doesn't really matter. Alrighty, let's see if we can just put a little bit of a highlight on the back. I know it's not going to come through because that hairspray. That was a mistake on my part. But we should be able to do something to make this a little bit more nice. Maybe not. Probably not. Alright, let's just get rid of these lines. And put the nose in. The mouth. This looks like an Akita. My dog is an Akita cross. She's crossed with a Rottie. She looks more Rottie than she does Akita though. And she's really sociable. She is just crazy to the point of I'm having to manage her. Crazy about other dogs. It's just the biggest, funnest time for her. It's like all her dreams come true when she gets to play with another dog. But it makes walking her very, very difficult and stressful for me, unfortunately. But I thought Akitas were pretty solitary type dogs, but not her. Definitely not her. Which is cool because she is a beautiful dog. She really is. She's so loving and she's so affectionate and she just loves everybody, which is awesome. All right, so that was 8 minutes. So this was 2 and that was 8 minutes. That'll do. That'll do, dog. Oops, I pressed the wrong buttons. All right, so let's see what we can fit in here. I want to put this lady's portrait in. It's going to be a bit difficult. I'm thinking of putting her up here, up near the top. Now I wish I had pushed him over to the side. All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. She's going to live up here. And she can overlap a little bit. But I actually might have her sit behind. I think this is the lady from that film. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm not in the right headspace, it's hard for me to think of things. What was that film with Jack Nicholson in it? The Shining. I think that's her. I'm not sure. If it isn't, I'm sorry. But it looks like her. All right, let's let me see. See if that helps with the angles. We'll see if that helps. I'm not sure. No, these need to move up. What a mess. What a mess. It's looking pretty horrific. All right, let's put this part in of the nose just so I can see the space. And the little divots. Very close together on the reference. All right. Well, these need to be the same. Oh, that looks rough. That looks rough. Hey, that looks really rough. Okay, maybe once I put this in. So I'm looking at how much white of the eye is showing around the iris. Trying to match the shapes, although I admit I'm not doing a very good job. So there's space between there and there. This one could be better. All is not lost, all is not lost just yet. Because she does have eyebrows, but they're very thin and you can't really see them. So I need to bring this hairline down a little bit. Now, because I'm spending too much time on each of these sketches, and this is going to be a long morning sketch session, I don't want to keep doing that. I don't want to spend more time than I have to. She's got a lovely long nose. Probably not as long as I've made it. My dog wants to come inside. I can hear her out. She's scratching at the window right in front of this desk. She'll just have to wait a minute. She really doesn't like being outside, and she's not a small dog. Okay, I'm getting into little finicky details and I shouldn't be doing that. Alright, that looks nothing like her. So let's just move on. The lips. The lips. My nemesis. I still haven't done a study for the lips. Can you tell? Can you tell? Yeah, I don't think this is working out. Definitely not working out. Because something's not quite right. Alright, we need to move things around a little bit. Right, so that would be a better angle, I think. Oh, this mouth is terrible. This mouth is terrible. You don't shade the teeth. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? This mouth is terrible. Right, well, at least make that. Spending way too long, way too long. I might not get the flower in. I've got a flower that I wanted to do. I don't do flowers very often. I find them very hard. But I did I did think about trying it out this morning, but I don't think I'm going to have time because this is sucking up all my time. I think I've made her face way too long. There's actually a big patch like that. I might reduce it with the eraser in a minute. This should be all dark in here. Yeah, I think this will be the last one on this page because this is taking up way too much time. So this is all dark here. Let's just do this. This is all dark in here. Let's just put a few dark. Yeah, I can't be bothered shading in the rest of the hair. The parts here, not there. Just do it lightly. Then take it out with an eraser maybe. I'm scribbling, and it's not looking good when I scribble, unfortunately. Now, that is something that I want to practice. I want to be able to scribble and have it look good. Because I've seen it. I know it can be done. I know it can be done. I just have to figure out how they do it. So I have to study how they do it and make it look good, because obviously, you know, mine could use a little bit of work. All right, let's use the eraser and just soften this up a little bit, these lines. It doesn't look like her, but it's a good sketch on its own. Well, sometimes you just got to take that. These kneaded erasers are really good because you can get them into like a fine line. And then what you do is you just like, say I'm exaggerating, but then you just fold it over like so, and then press it together, and then hey presto, you got a new clean line. Or you can make it smaller. yeah. Well, I think this has been a good morning sketch. Take that off because that's done. That was 3:14. Today's actually the 1st of March. So it won't be the same day because this will be for next week. Like I said, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix my computer, if that's actually the problem or not. So we'll have to see and go from there. And because of all the shenanigans, where's my mouse? Now, because of all the shenanigans, I haven't done anything in this. I was trying to finish this. This was the 5th page to go, so I've got 2 more threads, which is nice to know. This one and this one. Yes, I will draw on the back of that, even though it's all warped. So that is nice to know that I've only got these pages left, and then I've got like 3 or 4 other in progress sketchbooks that I need to finish. But that's it for today, and I will catch you next time with the next video. And I apologize if there is a little bit of a gap between, because like I said, issues. But I will do the best that I can, and I do want to go through the blind drawings and just go and have a look through each one, just to finish that little series off. And I will come up with a new series. So I'm hoping to eventually consistently be able to do 3 videos a week. So you'll have one morning sketch, which I'm going to try and rein into about no more than 30 minutes. So I want to try and make that between 20 and 30 minutes, even shorter if I can. And then the sketch and chat, which is just me sitting down and drawing and sketching and just saying what's on my mind and making fun of my drawings, and probably drawing very badly as well, and with maybe a few good drawings mixed in. And the third one, I want to actually be something that people can do, something easy that I think will help with building up a drawing, and sketching skill. So, or painting, it could be painting as well, because I do want to get more into my other mediums, not just pencil, because I like to add a little bit of colour. But that's my plan for this year, for the rest of this year, is to have 3 videos. Now, I go through periods of where I don't want to do anything, and I just want to turtle into my little shell. So there may be gaps in between, but that is my goal for the whole year, barring any mood swings. We have them. We're human. We all have them. And sometimes, when you get into a downward spin, you don't want to, you don't want to do anything, let alone make videos. So there may be gaps, but please don't judge me on those gaps. Judge me more on, don't judge me. Basically, just don't. And I won't judge you. But hopefully we can get some more videos this year, and just really build up a practice of just freeing ourselves. Oh gosh, I just want to use drawing and sketching and painting just to have a place of freedom. I used to try and be really, really good with trying, get everything perfect, and all it did was made me miserable. And most of those drawings I don't even like. I like the ones that have mistakes in them, that have extra lines, that have... I don't like the melted faces one. I get that. I don't like that. Also, I don't particularly like that one either. It looks like... I don't like that style. The shit style. Don't go for that. But yeah, I think I've gotten my point across. And I hope to see you in the next videos. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, I haven't said this because I don't really care, but it is nice to see the subscribers slowly getting up there, because when I see that, I think, oh, maybe I'm introducing the world of a new way to see art, to more people. Because I want you, my viewers, the 12 or so that I currently have, I want you to enjoy that freedom and that space as well. We all need it. And we all need to let go of being perfect. So, yeah, that's my little rant. That's my little, whatever you want to call it, at the end of the video. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, things go well. And I will see you again soon on the other side of a new power supply. But anyway, I'll catch you later and keep drawing, everyone.